dos, uno, vamos.
Yes, we are live. We are live.
Well, we're live on your personal Facebook.
All right.
Now your Twitters.
On the Twitters.
And YouTube. Welcome,
Oh,
YouTube.
how cool. Welcome,
The only thing
YouTube.
we're missing.
Instagram.
That's
right.
Yeah, sorry, Instagram.
Yeah, sorry, Instagram. We're going to have to make a special one for it, or we just...
Yep.
We will do. We will do it.
Yep.
It needs to be done.
Sorry, Instagram. All right, so we're going to do some sound level testing here.
Perfect.
And what we're doing is a little live podcast recording.
Little live podcast recording.
Right.
I like it.
I say little because it might take longer. It'll give an idea of how long it takes to record a 5-minute podcast.
Oh, it's completely an understatement. Oh, it's just 5-minute podcast. It should take no time. Well, it takes time.
It takes time.
It does.
It takes time.
We are experiencing that, which is wonderful because we're learning a lot about many things through our projects. That is part of the fun. Trying new things and being able to put in practice what we know, putting in practice even our patience and determination, our commitment to the project that we are taking charge. And it takes about, it takes a lot.
Take some time.
It takes some time.
See this little marker here?
Yes.
Okay, we want this thing as close to, I'm going to put it up to one higher.
All
See,
right.
that's a little soft for me. Okay, we want those double green lines. See how small these marks are here?
Correct.
If I can get it to the bigger green line, I want it a little bit bigger so we can play with it. We'd rather turn it down than turn it up.
I see.
Right? So we'd rather turn it down than turn it up. So if I can turn up the volume, maybe I can turn up the volume of recording, but I don't think we can. Right? Your
That's right, mine is
lapel
mute or-
is not muted. It's good. It's
sir.
on its loudest at 15 dBs.
I need that because my voice does not project as my husband's.
Yeah, I'm
He has
at
that.
14 dBs because my voice projects like a crazy person.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Like a beautiful crazy person.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful, Chris.
Yes, exactly.
I love your voice.
All
baby.
right. Well, thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure.
And will it make for good podcasting?
Yes, good podcast.
Yeah, maybe I should do a podcast.
Yes, you do. You have your own.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right.
you forgot.
That's right.
Oops.
Shameless,
We will talk about that
shameless
as
plug
well.
at the end, I'm sure, yes. But
We
right
will
now
talk
it's
about
not
it.
about me. Right now it's about you and your podcast.
Thank you, my love.
And
It's always about us. You know, at the end of the day, it's about us.
well, yeah, but right now it's about you. So we're gonna do it kind of in sections because we can edit out some things here and
That is
there,
true.
right? So we'll do our intro, which is your hello and welcome, and then we'll kind of stop and go, okay, that was good. And I'll pop in maybe and get you to say what this specific episode is going to be about.
Perfect. Sounds great. This is
Yeah.
gonna give
'Cause
our
this one's not going to
audience.
be 5 minutes.
That's right.
Might
We
be a
hope
little
this.
bit longer.
This
I can
will
ask
be
you
a
all
little
these
bit longer.
questions. I can't get answers out of you in less than 5 minutes. That's not how either of us operate.
That's right. We really like to explain things.
Verbose.
Oh, I like that word.
Mucho de verbose.
Mucho. Mucho.
Yes.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay, whenever
For
you're
sure.
ready, we're going to do
All
our
right.
intro. 3, 2, 1, vamos.
Thank you, baby. Hello, hello, hello. I am Giovanna Boyce. Your host for Wellness is a Journey. My passion, knowledge, and years of experience as a fitness and wellness coach have motivated me to share with you this podcast. It is dedicated to bringing a practical approach to improving your well-being. Each weekday brings a different focus, such as Mindful Mondays and Wellness Wednesdays. We expect all of our episodes should only be about 5 minutes long, so you can have a listen at any point during your day. But definitely remember to do your homework. Please do so. Because each episode is likely to have a practical application that you can accomplish every day. This podcast could easily become your daily wellness devotional.
Well done. Nice intro.
Thank you very much.
So I've got some questions about your intro, though.
Please.
I've got you talk about homework.
Yes.
We all kind of grew up thinking homework was a bad thing. I don't want to do my homework.
And that is awful. I always thought it's amazing how in the culture, in the society, in the way that we take things, it's a good thing. Homework is it's a practice. It's practice. When you go to school, you learn a subject. The homework is just practice. But we took it as a chore. We took it as a bad thing that has to be done because otherwise it's graded and I don't bring it. So for me, it was as a big deal because I enjoy homework, but the
in
school
this
made
case,
it.
Give me an example. Like, what do you mean? You're going to tell the listener, here's your homework for today. Is that go write your name in cursive
It might
50
be.
times?
Yeah, if that brings you to mindfulness, it might be.
Maybe that's one of the things that they used to do. They'd send you off in the corner to write, what's the Bart Simpson? I will not poke my friend in the eye. I will not, and he had to write it 100 times on the chalkboard.
That's right. And there is a purpose for that. And yes, if it takes for you to calm your mind, to calm your senses, and just to clear your mind of all the thoughts, if writing is a thing that helps you, go and write. And it can be the same, it's your mantra. Make it your mantra. So it's everything that you can, with the podcast, what I am trying to accomplish, we are trying to accomplish, is to plant the seed, to really bring that practical application to, for example, taking Mindful Mondays as a example of what we are trying to do, is to bring that we know what mindfulness is. Some people might not.
The listener might not.
That's right, which absolutely, this is dedicated to everyone. People that practice mindfulness already, that know about mindfulness, people that they don't think is necessary, but hey, we're planting the seed right there. It can be helpful for them. A person that knows about mindfulness, but they really have not been able to apply it into their daily lives. So we're going to give them a little something that is going to be involving their lifestyle, doesn't require sitting down and meditate per se, because that's very close to associating the mindfulness with meditation, which is part of meditation. But meditation, it can be done at any point during the day. Doesn't require to be sitting in a chair or sitting on the mat, closing your eyes and just blocking everything.
Like we picture the meditation where we have to sit there and not do anything.
Correct.
And so many people, especially these days, picture their lives as so busy, they're not going to have 20 minutes.
Exactly.
And it doesn't sound like much when you think about it. They're not going to have 20 minutes to just sit there and right?
That's right.
They picture it as this ethereal kind of, almost, I hesitate to say hippie, but the kind of thing that says, okay, I don't have time for that.
Exactly.
But in this case, it's 1 minute, it's 5 minutes, it's finding one thing or three things, like our first Mindful Monday homework is a good one, and then the Tennis Tuesday homework is a good one. Mm-hmm. And in that case, I got to ask, how do you do homework? Because you've got a certain schedule that you keep with your episodes. How does that work? And tell them what that's going to be.
So every weekday, from Monday through Friday, we're going to bring it, for example, Mindful Monday, Tennis Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, and Fitness Flex Friday. That we're going to do it. I like the Fitness Flex Friday because we can talk about fitness, we can talk about flex, about all the topics. That's going to be a Friday that we're going to use our creativity as always. And so we're going to be 5-minute episode, and at the end, a practical approach to it. I'm going to give example from my own life experience in my own wellness journey and how to apply it. Not just something that I want you to apply it in your own life, with your lifestyle. Busy, no busy, you're a mom, you're a dad, you are a teenager, you are a single person, by yourself, whatever your circumstance, whatever your lifestyle it is, you can apply these concepts to help you to improve your well-being and really start your journey to wellness.
Because so as a tennis guy, obviously, that's one of the reasons we're doing Tennis Tuesday.
Correct.
We joke about that.
Oh, that's right. Today's Tennis Tuesday as well.
Today will be a Tennis Tuesday.
Yes.
Would be a Tennis Tuesday.
Correct.
So can you give me an example? What's the first Tennis Tuesday homework?
We have been talking about it. We have been really turning our wheels about that. And it will be, for example, now that we are married and I'm learning tennis more so than ever before, that is my hobby. So we're going to talk about hobbies. What is your hobby? In our case, it's tennis. You as a profession, me as starting coaching little kids, but it's also because I'm learning more about, I'm learning how to play and all that. So it's have become one of my hobbies. We're going to ask our audience to pick or to realize, to recognize what are their hobbies. Are they healthy for them or not?
Oh, healthy hobbies. So like
That's right.
one of my hobbies is playing chess.
Very healthy.
I don't find that to be unhealthy unless I get addicted to it in some way. But chess would be one of my hobbies.
That's right. Exercise the mind. Absolutely.
Could be gardening for somebody.
Exactly.
But to notice those hobbies and decide if they're healthy hobbies.
That's right. Because we think of a hobby is something that is entertaining, something that it is good for us, that makes us happy. But some of them, if you really think about it, are they good long term? I'm taking the risk to be too much and take me from enjoying other things in life.
And that takes the listener, me, 1 minute. Write down my hobbies, just quickly.
Exactly.
Put it next to my Mindful Monday homework.
That's right.
Which is a similar concept. But we could also have planking as homework. Are you going to send me to do some?
That is for Friday.
Some 1 minute meditation.
Maybe
then if I make it 1 minute, maybe I can do 2 minutes the next time. And so homework is that practical application. That is the target there. Okay.
That's right.
And is that why this is so different from other wellness podcasts? Because there are 50 or 60, as I saw, that are other wellness podcasts putting out current episodes.
Exactly.
Most of them are dead, but.
And I really appreciate what in the wellness industry, let's say in the fitness and wellness and health industry, they have done a great job by bringing information to the public. Really give knowledge and leave you with still planting the seed, which is something that is very deep in my heart, is planting that seed. What I have been, even in my journey with listening to podcasts, I realized that at the end of it, even it was 30-minute podcast, an hour podcast, I was left with, all right, after all that information in my brain, how can I apply it in my life? And after some of those, it becomes stressful because it's like, I cannot go and meditate 20 minutes every day. Well, sorry, yes, I can, but I cannot sit still for that long. I was not there in that time of my life when I start really focusing on my well-being, really coming from within, being conscious about it, being mindful about it. So now all those years have taken me into, I have to apply it into my life with simple examples. And the first example that I give in our first Mindful Monday, it was washing the dishes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna really put it very simple so you can have a guidance how to do it, how to apply it in your life. We're gonna give you examples. We're gonna give you something to do that is gonna make you think, and it's not gonna take that long. That's another thing. I know there are big excuses like, I don't have time for this. I have lots of things to do, and we prioritize all the external things that are out there. So let's make it simple. Let's make it simple for everyone. Just 5 minutes listen. I'll give you the concept, I'll give you the example, I'll give you the little thing to do, to practice, to apply it in your life, and then you keep on going. And that is the perfect. Eventually, you will like to do it more. You will be more conscious-minded, and your desire, because you know the feeling afterwards. You know what are you gaining from it.
Just like anything else, if I get better at it, I enjoy it more.
Exactly. Sending you to meditate for 20 minutes as you are starting your journey is,
It's too big.
It's too big.
It's too big of an ask.
That's right.
Give me
Baby
1
steps.
minute. Just sit
Just
quiet.
1 minute at a
yeah,
time.
I like that. That can get me into it. I don't have to sign up for the ayahuasca ceremony retreat 10-day thing in Peru.
Correct.
Just 1 minute. Take it, and then maybe if you like it, give me 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
I like
that's
that.
what I want really for the people to try it, because it can be also intimidating. I have heard so many, I don't meditate, I cannot, my brain just go, and they just put it to the side and don't even try because they see it as a big mountain to conquer. And I want to make it simple. So the journey starts with baby steps.
Yeah, I
All
like
worth
it. But you're Pilates.
Yes, I am.
So Pilates is your expertise as a fitness trainer.
Correct.
Yet part of what you're offering, you can't do Pilates really on a podcast.
Exactly.
So is this for future Pilates clients as a personal trainer? Are you drawing people in with a wellness podcast? Is this for your current clients as an addition to what they're currently working on? What's the point of the podcast? What is your goal? What do you really want to get out of this? Is it for all the peoples?
Is for all the people. All of the people out there. If they're not interested in learning Pilates with me, that's perfectly okay. That is, if they don't want to do yoga with me, that's perfectly okay. They can go and do that with another coach, instructor, teacher, trainer. But my goal is to plant the seed, no matter where your fitness, wellness, and health phase in your life. I just want to plant the seed. I always believe that if you are ready to listen, ready to open your mind to improve yourself, you're more likely to do it, to take the first step. I'm not going to convince anyone to do it if they are not ready for. And that's something that I have also utilized into my fitness training. And when I work with my clients within the fitness industry, I've always applied I put my soul, and I bring wellness to them as well. Bring that awareness that is not just in this physical body that we have to work. We have to nurture our mind, body, and soul. Then when we find the balance is when we can really feel joy coming from within. And that is something that's missing, I think, nowadays in this world. We look at our body and we say, oh yes, I wanted this. And have mercy on you. We don't have to look in a certain way. How I feel is much more important than how I want other people to see me, because they're going to see me of who I am if I am truly being myself and coming from within. And to get to that point is not easy. It's a journey. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I get all the peoples and for the goodness of all the peoples, and that sounds good. But you also believe Pilates is very underappreciated.
Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah, that's
screaming
another
that from
conversation.
the podcast rooftops.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Is also a target. It's also a goal saying, guys,
absolutely.
if you haven't looked into this, you should.
Absolutely. And why I got into Pilates first, and that would be maybe a Flex Friday, Fitness Flex Friday, is how I fell in love with Pilates technique. I became an instructor after taking advantage of all the benefits of Pilates. It helped me tremendously after first child was born, and it was amazing how it changed my life because I always was in fitness, aerobics, dancing, and all that. Pilates gave me everything to be able to combine my mind and body, give me some relaxation. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I know the word is a little bit intimidating. Some people think it's just for females. Some people think Pilates is way too hard. Other people are like, oh no, that's not going to be anything because I'm just doing stuff on the mat. That doesn't seem that hard. I have heard all kinds of comments. I will say, disregard that, try it. Go ahead and try it. And clear your mind before you go to a Pilates session. That would be the main advice. Clear your mind of all your expectations, of all the things that you think you know about the technique. Clear. Just go like a canvas that is ready to be painted, and just beautiful art, and let your body and your mind connect.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of that, a lot of Pilates push.
That's right.
But so back to the podcast itself. When do you think your first episode comes out? Today we launched, the trailer's up there. We're going to edit this live version of the podcast, so we'll put out kind of a sanitized version just in case I say anything ridiculous. I'm always the wild card in a podcast like this. And so we'll clean it up and put it out there, and thank you to everybody for listening and watching if you're out there. It's kind of fun for us to do this.
Indeed it is.
The recording we're getting better at it, so that's kind of my job. It's not kind of my job. That's my job, to make sure it sounds as good as we can.
Amen.
With what we have.
I have to say it, without you, baby, this would not be possible.
That is also true of you.
Yes. Thank you, my love. No, I have to say before I forget, or before we go into more, is thank you.
It takes more time it takes me more time than it takes you to make this podcast happen.
It's a lot of effort. It's not just going in front of the camera or in front of put the microphone on and start talking.
Right.
It requires a lot because we're very mindful of what we say and how.
And
how we want
quality
to
matters.
Exactly. So we're doing our best with what we have. And without your support, baby, I would not be able to
And I've
get
got
it done.
good practice as well, because I'm also doing my own podcast
Exactly.
with Bobby Schindler called the Atlanta Tennis Podcast. I'll let you guys figure out what that's about.
I'll rejuvenate the studios.
In the Rejuvenate studio, of course. So it's still here in our audio production studio and Pilates. It's everything. It's everything we need, which is great. So what do you think? When is the first Mindful Monday expected? In a few weeks?
Few weeks. Give me a
as-
few weeks. We have things going
As
on.
vague as we're going to be?
That's right. A few weeks.
Pick a number between 2 and 4.
3. Well done. I passed the test. It took me a couple
Put you on the
seconds.
spot. That's hard-hitting journalism right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many weeks actually? Not just this maybe in a few weeks. But
Exactly.
probably in our case, maybe in a few weeks because it's the beginning. We're excited about it, so we're giving ourselves deadlines.
That's right. Combined with all the other jobs that we have and projects that we're working on.
Yep.
It's interesting because we had a talk about that as well. We put our own deadlines to accomplish projects that we're working on. And we're very strict to ourselves. And you keep me accountable of it. I am the one to support you there to get it done. And it's a partnership. It's a partnership. I really appreciate that tremendously. It's wonderful to have that. Because of those days that I feel like I just need to rest. I just need to calm my mind because even when we're not talking, my brain it keeps rolling, and I know that's something that we have to do, that we have to accomplish, and then something else comes, and obviously I prioritize, and that's what it has to be done. Like that weekend that we spent all weekend doing our QuickBooks. Very important. I had fun. Very.
I had fun in QuickBooks.
Was fun,
so
fun,
no
fun.
one ever.
Well, in heart, I'm an accountant as well, so
This is true.
Yes.
You are trained for that.
that's right.
Okay, so we come to the end.
Yeah, it's the end.
It's the end. We have all the questions
Awesome.
answered
Perfect.
that were prioritized to tell all the
Correct.
peoples,
All the peoples
right?
Around
All
the
peoples,
world.
All the peoples around the world, right? We saw Moni
Oh,
was
money.
there. Yep. We're saying hello live. Don't worry, Moni. We'll cut this out.
No,
You'll be
no.
edited right out.
No.
Or we can leave it in because it's a bit personal as well. When Moni is my sister-in-law, your sister, lives in Ecuador, and it's fun. They support us a lot as well. So.
Oh, tremendously. It has been a great support.
Muchas gracias, Moni.
Así es. Muchas gracias por su amor y apoyo. Toda
Yes,
nuestra
thank you for
familia.
all the chicken. I know what she said. there.
Apoyo, no pollo.
Thank you for all the chicken. We
Good
appreciate that.
listening skills. Well done,
Yes,
baby.
Totally. I got the
Well
the
done.
Spanish.
Yes, you
I
do.
got the Spanish.
Yes.
Mucho de Spanish.
Well done.
Still trying to talk
Muy
you
bien,
into
mi amor.
doing the Spanish version.
Yes.
So we'll see if we can figure that
Our-
out in all of our free time.
And all the free time that we have, exactly. Yes, we are trying to come up with a compilation. That's
It'd be a compilation.
compilation. Thank
Yeah,
you.
A compilation potentially of the full week.
That's right.
Get it all out in Spanish and potentially get a newer audience, a different audience.
Exactly, because
that.
I feel like I have neglected a little bit my Spanish-speaking followers. That I know they're there and they're always very supportive and very sweet, very sweet. They know what and I'm in another country. People in Ecuador very kindly comment or like the videos and everything. And I think they deserve one that is full in Spanish.
We'll see if we can do that.
That would
Put
be
it-
awesome.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list. So
Working on it.
next on our schedule for the podcast is your outro.
Yes. Ready?
Are
Ready
you
for it?
ready? You got to do it. I can do it. You ready? Go to rejuvenate.com/listen and choose your favorite podcast app to start listening. Hit that follow button and definitely go to our Patreon page, Wellness is a Journey, where you can really support the show and join the community. Thanks for listening, and be sure to stay happy, healthy, and safe. Remember to be positive, but test negative.
Indeed.
Nos vemos mañana. Hang on.
That was perfect.
Nos vemos mañana.
Perfect. Look
Yeah,
at
well,
that. Yes, well done.
Almost got it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well
Right.
done.
That was my
Woo!
best radio voice.
You are
Wow,
hired.
it was one of my. Oh, thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you. For
You're
what?
hired for.
I gotta do all the. Okay, we'll trade. I'll do the podcast. You do the editing. Yeah.
Nah, that is not. I'm not. Yes.
It's not gonna work.
No, I cannot sit for long in front of the computer. I have to admit.
I gave my version.
Beautiful.
You ready?
Ready? My turn?
Your turn.
All right. Thank you.
I know
so
it's pressure.
much. I love pressure to have to, match yours with that awesome voice.
All right, I'm
Voice
gonna
and
mute
voice.
myself. Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1, vamos.
Go to rejuvenate.com/listen and choose your favorite podcast app to start listening.
No, do it.
Oh,
Start
man.
It, do it now.
Podcast app.
Podcast app.
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 Yes.
You see, it's not that easy,
No, it's not.
especially when it's your second language.
This is true.
That's true. I don't know if people realize that. No, I'm sure they
I
realize
only had
that.
3 words in Spanish. I couldn't pull that off.
Good point. But you did wonderful, baby.
Thank you,
You did wonderful.
All right.
Yes.
About to mute me again. 3,
Yes.
2, 1, vamos.
Go to rejuvenate.com/listen and choose your favorite podcast app to start listening. Hit that follow button and definitely go to our Patreon page, Wellness is a Journey, where you can really support the show and join our community. Thanks for listening and be sure to stay happy, healthy, and safe. Remember to be positive and test negative. Nos vemos mañana.
Yay.
Yes.
We did it.
Yes.
We did it.
Hopefully sounds well when we
Yeah.
replay it.
We'll cut everything out after that. This will
Awesome.
only be for the people's watching. Well,
the people
for money,
watching.
evidently.
That's right.
The
Thank
only-
you,
the only
mi
people's
money.
watching.
Muchas gracias.
All right, so I am now going to stop the recording.
All right.
27 minutes of recording.
Nice.
We'll see how long we cut it down. And nos vemos
Nos
mañana.
vemos mañana.
All right, so we have stopped the recording. I, out of curiosity, need to go back to the beginning. I'm going to give it a...
Give it a check.
Yeah, I got to make faces like I'm listening to something.
Actually, he's listening.
Oh, I got to do this thing.
You see, we have so much fun by working together. He keeps it very, very interesting.
Okay, so
All
we're going to
right.
stop that. We'll do our editing later.
Exactly.
But in that case, I actually didn't, do that whole thing and then forget to click record. I just,
That's right. I should
otherwise
say
I'd have to
something.
start over.
That's right. Oh, well, which, those things
So now,
happen.
now we're just live, but we're no longer recording
Perfect.
podcast.
Excellent. I need to say something.
Okay.
First of all, we're celebrating an anniversary.
Yes.
Es nuestro aniversario, mi amor.
It is, because we
Yes.
got married November 7th,
That's right.
2020.
That's our wedding anniversary.
Oh,
This is
there
our,
are other anniversaries?
of course, all the precious moments together.
I'm kidding. I was the first one to give a gift, so I'm pretending I
That
didn't
is
know
true.
about it.
That's
Yes.
true. He was even, yes.
Of course, I didn't know when February 1st was.
Hey,
'cause
but he
pretty
was
sure
so
that
excited. You
yeah,
were
sure
so
was.
excited to celebrate an anniversary from the day
I
we
was.
met,
I
which
was.
marvelous day, marvelous day.
Mm-hmm.
My husband is a blessing, and
Thank
you're
you.
a blessing to me, my love. Thank you so much.
And you to me. We'll do it.
Amen.
Whatever's next.
Exactly. Whatever's next. My
All right,
love.
Say goodbye to the peoples.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're interested of listening, well, let me say this in Spanish. What about that?
Please.
Por favor. Si usted está interesado en escuchar mi podcast en español, por favor, mándeme un texto, un mensaje, ponga en los comentarios debajo de este video y estaré muy, muy contenta de recibir esos mensajes. Así que si están interesados de que el podcast de salud y bienestar sean en español, déjenme saber. Y con esto, nos vamos
Mañana.
y nos vemos mañana. Nos vamos y nos vemos mañana.
Nos vemos.
Nos vemos.
Nos vamos.
Vamos. I said, nos vamos
Let's
is
go.
we'll go.
We go.
Let's go. That's right. We go.
Yeah.
Nos vemos. We'll see you.
See.
I know. I know. I know.
Fine.
That's part of learning. Part of learning.
Uh-huh.
That's right. That's right. But thank you, my love. Thank you so much for
I think I broke it.
this wonderful podcast live. Ooh, I like podcast live. What do you break? Oh,
I don't know.
that's pretty cool.
Doesn't want to save.
Oh,
Turn everything off. Get out. We're
that's
leaving.
okay. It's a lot of things.
Say goodbye to the people.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Wellness is a journey.